A boy named Frank lives in a quiet and cozy town. He's an ordinary boy who lives in an ordinary world. But tenderness and a desire to help others have always lurked in his heart. Frank was a kind and helpful child, and his parents were always proud of him. One day, Frank went for a walk in the woods, where he liked to spend time. Suddenly, in the middle of the forest, he met an old man with a deep, wise look and a white beard. The elder smiled at Frank and said that he had been sent to teach him the value of kindness and mercy. The elder told Frank that kindness and mercy are forces that can change the world. He explained that kindness is about helping and caring for others, and mercy is understanding and compassion for others. The elder spoke about how these values can bring joy and happiness not only to others but also to Frank himself. At the end of the meeting, the elder gave Frank a magical amulet in the shape of heart. He said that his amulet will remind Frank of his duty to be kind and merciful in any situation. Upon return home, Frank decided to use his newfound power of kindness and mercy. One day, he noticed a stray dog that was hungry and exhausted. Frank immediately realized that this was his first test. He approached the dog and handed him a piece of bread, which he held in his hands. The dog gratefully accepted the food, and Frank filled his heart with joy. He realized that his kindness and mercy helped a homeless dog and made his life better. After the first test with the homeless dog, Frank realized that his power of kindness and mercy can change the lives of other people. He decided to use the power to help those in need. Frank began to pay attention to the old people who live in the area. He realized that they need help and companionship. Frank began to regularly visit the elderly, help them with shopping and cleaning. He listened to their stories and gave them his time and attention. The old people were grateful to Frank for his care and help, and they felt less alone. One day, Frank visited the orphanage. He learned about children who were deprived of parental care and love. Frank decided to help them, so he spent time with the children, played with them and did his best to make them feel happy. He realized that mercy is his life's work, and his goal was to make the world a better place for everyone. But one day, Frank ran into an obstacle in his path. An evil wizard who hated kindness and mercy decided to destroy them in the world. The wizard tried to intimidate Frank into giving up on his mission to help others. But Frank didn't let his fear get the better of him. He remembered his amulet, the power of goodness and mercy, which the elder had given him. Frank used the power to confront an evil wizard. He did not let him destroy the goodness and mercy in the world. With the help of his strength and determination, Frank defeated the wizard. He showed him that kindness and mercy are much stronger than evil. The wizard was amazed and realized that the malice cannot defeat good. After defeating the evil wizard, Frank decided to spread goodness and mercy in the world. He realized that his strength and skills can help other people become kinder and more compassionate. Frank begins to share his stories and lessons with others. He held meetings where he talks about the importance of kindness and mercy. He inspires all the people to embrace this value of their lives and do good deeds. Frank creates special programs and projects that help other people become kind and compassionate. He organizes volunteer events where people can help those in need, visit hospitals and nursing homes, organize charity fairs and fundraisers. Every day more people join the movement of kindness and mercy. Inspired by Frank's example, they understand that the small acts of kindness can make a big difference and bring joy and happiness to others. Together, Frank and Alder create a world where kindness and charity go hand in hand. They build a community where people care for each other, helping suffer in difficult times. There is no place in the world for selfishness and cruelty. Only kindness and mercy rule this world. Frank realized that his journey in the world of good and mercy was a blessing. He sees how his efforts have helped change the lives of many people and bring positive change to the world. Frank promised to continue to be kind and merciful and to do his best to help others. Everyone in the world is grateful to Frank for his kindness and mercy. They see how he resembles and inspires them to be better and do good deeds. The world created by Frank and his community becomes a wonderful place to live, where everyone can find support, kindness, and care.